I'm just here to talk about how I spec my subtlety rogue, and as you can see right now, the gear I have on him is not too great, especially with the new warlord season, and I have the old one. Um, so I've been trying to find time to work on getting the gear and grinding it out, but I just haven't had it. So just right now, I'm gonna show you. I play subtlety and assassination, but I've mainly been playing subtlety for PvP, and this is how I spec. I do Sutter Forge, so when I'm coming out, say I'm going against a mage, if I cheap shot, they can blink out of it. So I use Sutter Forge so I can cheap shot and then garrote and then do ambush. So the garrote silences them, so they can't use blink, and they're stuck in my cheap shot. And my ambush does 10% increased damage because of prey on the weak down here. Anytime I have them kidney shotted, cheap shotted, gouged, sapped, or blinded, it's 10% increased damage. And then I do combat readiness because the more they hit me, the less damage I take. So if I pop that when I get about 50% health, and then use feint, which I have for a glyph, actually I believe it's a talent. I have it in a talent that it's this talent, elusiveness. Feint also reduces all damage you take by 30%. So if I pop those two and I keep doing those two at the same time, it's a lot less damage that I take and more damage that I can do before I actually die. And yeah, then I do burst of speed mainly because it gets me to where I need to go. It removes movement impairing effect, so when I'm going dueling a hunter, helps me a lot, and I mean a lot. I've beat hunters before. Some have beat me. It's just a little shabby on gear. And I use Mark for Death mainly so whenever I have a kidney shot up, I can hit kidney shot, then Mark for Death, and I can do Death from Above, which is this one, which is a lot of damage. I can crit up to, right now with the crappy gear I have, I can do 60k crits, but I know once I get the best gear I want, I can do probably about 100k crits. Just all depends on if I can get the gear or not. Alright, that's it for the talents, and I'm gonna show you my glyphs. I used Glyph of Recuperate, so it's faster healing. So if I'm over there out in a BG without any healers around, I pop it. So I'm there just healing myself instead of trying to rely on somebody else. And cheap shot, I do it so so it has a 0.5 second longer duration. Those 0.5 seconds might not seem like much, but in BGs and arenas, it can make a really big difference. And then I do Glyph of Maximum Energy, that way, because right now I have 120, but when I'm in Assassin and I have that, I have, I think, 140 energy when I have that on there, so it makes a lot of difference. But even the little extra 100, even the extra 20 energy makes a big difference. And I do Glyph of Decoy. It's just a fun little glyph, so when I vanish, it can see my little clone. Those are just the fun little talents. I haven't really done anything for minor glyphs except for that one, but I'm probably gonna do Glyph of Blur Speed, and then maybe Hemorrhage. Yeah, no, might not even do Hemorrhage. I might do Glyph of Poison, so I apply my poison special, because sometimes I'm in the middle of a BG and I forget to do my poisons, and it's really bad on my part. And then gear wise, I mainly, for the stats, I mainly go Mastery and Multi-Strike. Mastery is a lot of you get a lot of finishing moves, more damage for your finishing moves, and I really like the idea of that. But as you see, I only got 11% multi-strike because my gear was, for the last one, for last expansion, was based off of not expansion, but patch, was based off of combat. So I went a lot off of crit and haste. So, and that was that, and I have all these hotkeys down here to make it easier for me while I'm PvPing. I have F1 through 5, so I can pop slice and dice and my smoke bomb and my blind and stuff. And these over here are just key bindings that I have, so while I'm running around, I don't have to stop moving with my mouse. I can just use the key bindings, because it's really annoying when you're a keyboard turner in PvP. It's really hard to actually fight people that are turning with their mouse. I mean, I've been there. Everybody's been there before. Nobody can say they hasn't. I mean, actually, I know somebody that can say they hasn't because I taught them when they first started how to mouse turn because I didn't want them to start out being a noob. And that's pretty much it for this video. If you like the video, hit that like button, smash the subscribe button. This is Tyler on Gaming, and I'm out.